Hi everybody, this is Guentert-Baldo, and today I'm going to be talking about the changes to Instagram that were announced this week. For those of you who don't know, Instagram has decided to take the feed from being chronological, meaning the posts that you see are going to be based in the order that they were posted, to an algorithm that decides based on the things you like, the things you comment on, and I don't know what else, to decide what they think you want to see. The idea being that you don't always see everything that's in your feed, so they want to help hand pick for you the stuff that's going to be first in your feed. Kind of like what Facebook did with its the things that it decides are relevant to you based on your activity on Facebook. There's a lot of concern in the planner community about this because a lot of us in the planner community are on Instagram and love Instagram because it is a visual medium and we are visual people. Like if you love the planner community, chances are you're on Instagram looking at people's spreads, looking at people's hauls, looking at people's the new Etsy shop, the stuff that's coming out, like lettering stuff, whatever. Like we're suckers, we're hookers for freaking visual awesomeness. And like I know Instagram's one of my favorite platforms to be on. The fear is that because of Instagram deciding what we want to see, what happens to the stuff we might have wanted to see, but Instagram's algorithm just didn't decide they wanted us to see it. Seems like it's going to be kind of a pain in the ass. And the way Facebook works now, you can toggle on the most recent, but you have to go and you have to choose to see that. And I know there's a bunch of stuff from friends of mine on Facebook I don't see, probably because I spend a lot of time in Facebook groups. But on the same note, maybe I wouldn't see so much Facebook group stuff in my feed if I could also see the stuff that people who aren't in my Facebook groups post. The day I'm filming this, March 18th, is the day when people are planning to boycott Instagram. I was actually planning on filming a different video today, but I'm going to be doing this one instead because I have some thoughts about that as well. There's a lot of people who want to boycott Instagram. There's people who are posting images saying, turn on notifications if you want to see my shit. And, my friend Julie Garza, who is Julie's_plans on Instagram, said, this boycott thing is crap. Don't do this. You need to continue to be on here so that people can see your shit. It's a whole bunch of different talk. And I'm not a business. Maybe one day I will be. Right now I'm not. I'm not a business. I'm in the business of awesome lettering and putting cool crap up and putting cool videos up, or at least I think they're cool. But I'm not selling stuff anytime in the near future. So I understand that people who are shop owners on Etsy probably have their own take on this because in the planner community, Instagram is really used to help Etsy owners put out their new products, to get people to buy, to show giveaways, to announce new stuff. It's a really great medium for that, especially within the planner community, since we now have this little economy going of sticker sellers and paperclip sellers and traveler's notebook sellers and all that bullshit. It's awesome, but it is small. To us, it seems big because we're in it, but it is pretty small. And Instagram works really well for small businesses and artists to promote their product. But when, you have big brands with thousands upon thousands of followers posting multiple times per day, the chances of their stuff getting liked and their stuff getting commented on is higher. And I fear that that's the stuff that's going to show up at the top of my feed, rather than the small people who have several hundred subscribers or less than that who are putting stuff up. I always appreciate it when people hashtag Llamas Love Lettering or tag me Llama Letters in their stuff if they want me to see it, because there's a lot of stuff on Instagram and it's true. They're not wrong. I miss a lot of things in my feed. And that gives me a chance to go on the hunt for it. However, I really don't like the idea of being told what I want to see. I do not like being told what to do. I do not like being told what I like. I do not it feels like I'm being patted on the head and said, okay, you're not adult enough to manage your own Instagram feed, so we're going to do it for you. Okay, it's okay. You can handle it. That's been my gut reaction. I'm talking out of my ass here. I don't know what it's actually going to do. I don't know if we're all overreacting. I don't know if the people who are boycotting Instagram today are on the money. I don't know if telling people to turn notifications on for you are on the money. I don't know. I don't know how any of it works. What I do know is what I'm intending on doing. I'm going to go on Instagram today when I have a chance after I'm done filming and doing, laundry and shit. I'm going to go on Instagram and I'm going to go start scrolling through the feeds of the people that I like, and I'm going to start liking the shit out of their pictures, and I'm going to start commenting on their pictures. And I'm going to keep doing that for the weekend as much as I can, because I want in my history to show what I like so that I can try at least and feed the freaking Instagram algorithm what I want. How often do you scroll through Instagram and not like anything? It doesn't mean you don't like it. You're like, oh, scrolling through, love it, but you don't actually do anything. So I'm going to try and be better about that. I'm going to try and be a better Instagram community member, because that's what Instagram is about. It's about the community. And what I'm probably not going to be doing is doing a lot of liking and loving on the big brands that are on there. And mostly for that is because I don't think they need my help in popping up into my feed, especially considering that I have the feeling that this is just the beginning, and that to get featured, kind of like what happened with Facebook pages, where now small businesses and like organizations with their pages, you have to pay to get into people's feed. Otherwise, you could have hundreds of followers on your page and you might post it and get a reach of like 10. So I worry that that's what's going to happen to Instagram. My hope, and that I'm putting out there, is that they will at least incorporate an option to see things chronologically speaking. Because I wouldn't be following everybody on my list unless I wanted to see their stuff. Or if I want to creep on their stuff. I want to see it. So don't take it away from me because you think, Instagram algorithm, you think that I may not want to see that just because I didn't happen to like any of their pictures yesterday. And on a side note, I'm not going to be posting the picture on Instagram telling you to turn notifications on to see my shit. Honestly, I hate hella notifications. I leave them on for Instagram for likes and for comments so that I can manage to get in there and catch people's comments when they happen. Because with the way the feed sets up, you don't even get to see all of your notifications. You only get to see the top however many notifications. So stuff gets lost in the shuffle. I'm not going to be putting one of those notifications things up. If you want to turn them on, go for it. If you don't, I don't care, because I don't feel like my stuff is so amazing that you have to know every time it posts. I'm not making a living off of Instagram. So if you can only handle so many notifications coming to your phone, then by all means, click yes on notifications on shops that are smaller and that don't have a ton of reach, or that maybe do but don't have a shit ton of reach. If you want to turn those notifications on to catch like the sales from your favorite shops, whether they're a big shop like Chrissy Ann Designs, or whether they're a little shop like let me see, like a freshly opened shop, and I had somebody written down and I forgot who, but like any of your favorite Etsy planner shops or other shops in general, turn their notifications on so that you can see their shit, so that they can continue to produce great product for us. And as for all of the great content that comes from people on Instagram, just go and like as much of it as you can and jump into the explore feed and check your hashtags and continue to see on Instagram the things you want to see, and to show Instagram that it is entirely possible for you to like a whole bunch of shit, and that you can't just winnow it down to a few things from a few people because they think that that's what you want to see. This is a total rant, and I'm sorry. I seriously had a different idea for today, but I will post more awesome lettering videos next week. I had some tutorials in mind, so I will get those up next week, but I had to get this shit off my chest. Anyway, thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram at @LlamaLetters, and turn on notifications if you really want to see my crap, and otherwise don't if you don't want to get the notifications. But I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you next time I upload, which will be Monday. I am going to commit to it now. Thanks.